Okay. And can you hear me? Right, so here we go. Language English, English, subtitles on size. I was going to increase the size of this on the OBS stream because the quality was pants that make it more readable, but I don't think I'll need to here because it's crystal clear. So, yeah.
Please adjust your screen settings.
Brightness is fine. Hang on, center icon is barely visible. Yep, there we go.
Thank you. Now select your profile.
Now, here's the thing. Casual, there are some places where characters can't permanently die if you're on casual. You get, I think, more time for your quick time event inputs. Experienced, you get less time, and you can actually lose characters, they can die permanently. I'm tempted to go casual so that I don't have pressure, but let's be honest, experienced is the better choice.
When this sign is displayed, please do not turn off your console.
Okay.
You are now ready to begin Detroit.
Thank you.
Remember, this is not just a story. This is our future.
Ominous. There's our boy Connor. Not my favourite character, but I do like him. And Brian Deckard is really fun. Yeah, if you haven't seen his videos with Jacksepticeye, so good. Okay. So, this is Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife. So we've got the family. The dad is dead, the girl is being held hostage. Spoilers on this stream potentially, by the way. I'm not going to go out of my way to avoid spoilers. It is a fish. And I'm going to save it, why would I not? Poor fish. I do have to ask about this tank. Why is it just open at the top so the fish can jump out? Or can they jump out? What happened? Did it get broken? What is this? I can't even see where the edge of the glass is.
Please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait. You're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. You need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Hurtful. Hurtful. Like, is the water just right up to the edge of the glass? Is that line the edge of the glass, or is that just the water surface? Can't tell. Objectives. Find Captain Allen. He is that yellow thing over there, I guess. Oh yeah, language.
Just give the order.
Me? Yeah. Can I do the thing? Talk.
Captain Allen, my name is Connor.
Wait for it.
I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. We could easily get it, but they're on the edge of the balcony. If it falls, she falls.
Okay, let's ask about the deviant's
Do you know if
behaviour.
it's been behaving strangely before this?
I haven't got a clue. Does it matter?
I need information to determine the best approach.
Deactivation code.
Have you tried its deactivation codes?
The first thing we tried. Listen, saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
48%, that's encouraging. So I have to find evidence and clues and stuff that will help increase my chances of success. So there's one clue. And what else? Something else around here. There. Ammunition. Reconstruct what happened. Analyze the event. These sections are cool. That should increase my probability, yeah. What else have we got that I can look at? Nothing showing up here. Can Connor sprint? I think Jack found out eventually the others can. Well, not sprint, but more of a jog, really. Okay, we've got something over here. Search the hostages room. See that little hand on the door frame? Why would an android need to do that? Little touches already. Slightly less androidy. Okay, what else have we got? Something over here. Yeah, the girl couldn't hear the gunshots because she had music on. What does that say? If you love the move prompt. If you love the life you live, you will live a life of love. Yeah, fair. Anything else? No. Okay, so in here. Anything? Nothing. Why can't I even look in there? Okay, not seeing anything else. Let's go over here. Examine victims. Okay, let's have a look. We have John Phillips, the father, who was killed by Daniel. Low lung hemorrhage, internal bleeding. What else? Well, obviously that. Upper lung hemorrhage, pneumothorax, and there's one more somewhere. There it is. Left kidney perforated, fatal abdominal trauma. All very cheery stuff. Okay, loads of points of interest over here. What was that little turn? Oh, he stepped over something. Did he? That's normally the sort of movement they make when they step over something. But there's nothing there. You just thought you'd do a little twirl, did you, Connor? Family was about to have dinner. First responder, 3 clues. We have the identity of our victim, Anthony Deckard. So we've got Brian Deckard, CH in the middle of that, who plays Connor. We have police officer Anthony Deckard, and it's all very Blade Runner, where the main character, it's called Deckard. It's like, it's all very similar. I wonder if that's at all deliberate. Okay, over here we have gunshot residue. Tried to fire his gun. Well, did fire his gun. There's one shot. Where's the last thing? Where is the last thing? Ah, I was like, he must have a wound. Right heart ventricle perforated, internal bleeding. Helicopter. Ooh, SWAT. Okay, there's still some stuff over here. This one's important. I love the magazines in this game. They're all like... can I actually... Whoa! Okay, we've got some blue blood on the wall over there. Can I read this thing? This is important. I know this one's important. He's doing that spin again. Unmute. Also, the music in this game is pretty cool. I've already analysed you. No! Yeah, okay, I see what Jack meant about the... Oh, reconstruct. Duh. You're supposed to reconstruct after you... I missed that on the father as well. Okay, so he runs in. Shoots the android. Hostage witnessed that shooting. And here's the important bit. There's his gun. Probability of success continues to increase. Yeah, see what Jack meant about the camera being on the right stick and these interaction inputs being the right stick? Yeah. I don't plan to use it. Well, this is the thing, you have it so that you can throw it away. If that sounds weird, you'll understand in a minute. But yeah, I don't want to use it. I don't want to like shoot people and stuff in this game, really. Here we go. This is the one I need. There it goes. And that'd piss anyone off, right?
What the fuck are you doing? You gotta talk to him or what?
I have information. Can I... Up and then across, thank you. Blue blood.
Stay back! Don't come any closer or I'll jump!
No, please, I'm begging you.
Okay. Try not to mess this up.
Hi, Daniel. My name is Connor.
How do you know my name?
I know
Because
a
I'm
lot
the
of
android
things
sent by
about you.
Cyberlife.
I've come to get you out of this. I'm an
Empathize.
android, just like you. I know how you're feeling.
What difference does it make if you're an android?
I shouldn't pick that one.
I can't understand how I'm feeling. Are you armed?
Yes, and I'm
Yes.
throwing it away.
I have a gun.
Drop it! No sudden moves or I'll shoot.
There.
Okay.
No more gun.
Okay.
They were going to replace you, and you became upset. That's what happened, right?
I thought I was part of the family. I thought I mattered,
You do matter.
but I was just their toy. Something to throw away when you're done with it.
I know you and Emma were very close. You think she betrayed you, but she's done nothing wrong.
She lied to me! I thought she loved me. But I was wrong. She's just like all the other humans.
Daniel, no.
Daniel, no.
Listen, I know it's not your fault. These emotions you're feeling are just errors in your software.
No, it's not my fault. I never wanted this. I
88%.
love them. You know? But I was nothing to them. Just a slave to be ordered around. I can't stand that noise anymore. Tell that helicopter to get out of here.
Absolutely.
The situation is under control.
There. I did what you wanted.
Okay,
You have to trust me, Daniel. Let the hostage go, and I promise you, everything will be fine.
99. Good.
I want everyone to leave. And I want a car. When I'm outside the city, I'll let her go.
Oh, there's an option there I can't do. Compromise.
That's impossible, Daniel. Let the girl go, and I promise you won't be hurt.
Okay.
I don't want to die.
You're not going to die. We're just going to talk. Nothing will happen to you. You have my word.
Don't want to do this, but it's the only option that's going to keep people
Okay.
safe. I don't like
I
it.
trust you.
Not good. Don't like it. I don't know if there's a path there that you can keep Daniel alive, but I'm going to guess not.
You lied to me, Connor. You lied to me.
I'm not going to sacrifice Connor. I'm going to try not to get Connor killed. There are all sorts of endings. There's an ending where another character can commit suicide if Connor dies enough times. You know, there's also, this game has like 40 endings, I think it's been said. So, just a few. Thank you. Okay, so Sniper Shot Deviant is only one outcome. There are 6 outcomes. One of those is going to be kind of sacrificing himself. Okay, so that option there is leaving the gun. That option there is abandoning the fish. Wasted too much time. Okay, so there's an option there for if you go outside before the game forces you to. And then we've got all these options. Friendly approach, and there's an alternative to that. Wow. I mean, this is one of the simplest scenes. Some of them get immensely complex flowcharts. But that's enough from Connor for now.
This is the top-of-the-range household assistant. It cooks 10,000 different dishes.
Come on, Zoe, let's go.
200 languages and dialects. And handles the kids' homework from elementary school.
I see you over there, Todd.
Can I help? At the moment,
See, these are androids selling the androids.
at $7,900, 48 months of interest-free credit.
Customize your android shirt.
Painting, plumbing, gardening, repairs. At night, it switches to surveillance mode. Contacts emergency services if there's a break-in or if it detects smoke.
There we go.
How much is that one over there?
The NP800 is slightly more expensive, but it has many other functions. Come along.
I don't like this guy.
There it is. It was a bit difficult getting it back in working order. It was really messed up. What'd you say happened to it again?
The car hit it.
Yes, car.
See. Anyway,
That's
it's
what
as
hit
good
her,
as new
isn't it,
now,
Todd?
Except that we had to reset it, meaning we had to wipe its memory. I hope you don't mind.
That'll be fine.
Okay. Did you give it a name?
My daughter did.
AX400. Register your name.
Kara.
And here we have my favourite
My name is
character.
Kara.
Her story arc is really one of the more emotional ones. The characters she interacts with aren't the most interesting. The other two protagonists have more interesting characters they interact with, but as a character on her own, I really like Kara. Connor's great. Marcus is pretty good, but I really like Kara. Now, Kara first appeared in a technical demo for PS3 called Kara. I'd completely forgotten about that video when I watched Jack play this game. Then it got to the credits at the end, and it's like, it mentioned it, and I'm like, oh god, yeah, I watched that years ago. So it was only a technical demo, and it wasn't part of anything at the time, but then it got developed into this game. So that's really cool. Go and check it out, Kara. PS3 technical demo. Don't check it out right now, obviously, you're watching my stream. Lost my job because of androids. To get all that lovely scenes throughout the city, and then we have a black screen. And now we're with Marcus. Yeah, I was going to say we have the more run-down area of the city. But we don't get to play as Kara for other than that looking around segment. So here's our third protagonist.
Yes, I think that's enough.
Here. Let me help.
So you can see androids raking leaves, androids monitoring children, android pushing the pram. I can't move, thank you. Bellini paints is not this way. Now this is a really good way of walling off the player, because in any other game this sort of barrier really breaks immersion. But in this game, it's represented as being part of the android's programming. So it's like, this is not your objective, this is not what you have been directed to do, so you don't go this way. And it makes sense in the context. It's really good. Where's the running guy? Have I missed the running guy? I missed the running guy, haven't I? There's a guy who's jogging with his android, and the android gives him his water and then he just throws it back at the android. It's all very good the way you get these indications of how society views the androids. Android temporary parking, stuff like that. Okay, my objective is over there. Now there's all sorts of optional things throughout every area that you can do. So we've got a police officer there, and then we have an android police officer here. Androids, as you can see, are identified by the LEDs on the sides of their heads, as well as having android written on their clothes generally.
This is supposed to be in base 7.
Sure. Sounds good.
What have I got in here? I forget. Just boxes of stuff. Here we go.
For it is written, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us ambush the innocent without cause. God will not let this happen. No,
we have
He will
the
not
requisite
allow His
lunatic.
creation to be led astray by these artificial demons. My brethren.
Okay, I don't think I can interact with him. Yeah, I'm going to turn my back on you. Is that alright? Okay, there's Bellini paints. There is a way of sprinting, I'm sure of it. I don't know. Look at the colours. This is really cool.
Identification verified. Here is your order number 847. That will be $63.99. Please confirm payment.
And love it.
Payment confirmed.
Transaction complete.
To the right and then up, there we go. That can be a bit finicky whenever it's one of the out and around ones. And then we're going to have a little bit of an altercation. We've got... Right, let's see what films we've got. The target, Raken. Invasion. After Mankind, 3021. And Anna Maverick and the Lost Kings. I mean, they're all kind of... They all feel not quite close enough to be a direct pastiche of things necessarily, but they're all obvious generic. Any interactions? I can actually avoid that entirely? That's cool, I didn't know that. No entry for purchased androids. But Marcus isn't purchased, Marcus was a gift. Interesting. Let's have it, it's an event. It goes on the flowchart.
Where the fuck you going, Tin Can? No kidding. Hey guys, check it out. We got one of those tin cans here.
Look at this little motherfucker. You steal our jobs, but you can't even stand up.
You ain't going anywhere. We're gonna fuck your bitch ass up.
Charming.
Do it.
Alright.
You see the LED on the side of his head's yellow because there's processing, there's stress.
Let's teach this bastard a lesson.
Damage it, I'm gonna have to find you.
And there's a flicker of red.
Take your job next. See how you like it.
There already are android police.
Let's go. Run along.
Which way am I going? Oh yeah, the bus. Android compartment. This sounds familiar. Completely self-driven buses, of course. What I think is really good about this game is the subtler things, because if you watch Marcus and Kara, it's less obvious with Connor because he's not a deviant for most of the game. But Marcus and Kara, they start off with fixed movements in their expressions. I mean, there is human-like movement in their expressions, but there's still something slightly fixed about them. And there was an interaction of watch preachers. So maybe I could do something. But after they go deviant, there's a gradual increase in the how natural their expressions look, and it's really quite subtle, and I love that, because by the end of the game Kara looks basically completely human, but after she goes deviant there's a span of the game where she still has that slightly fixed look, and it's a gradual process. I really love it. Now, these environments are stunning. Yes, I am. I'm just looking around at these stunning environments. I mean, it's not pretty, but it's visually impressive. Depth of field, all the stuff that I don't normally focus on too much, but Jack mentioned it, so I'm like, actually, yeah, this is really good. So they are constructing the road over the top there, across there, and over to there. Me tip is Sue tip.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess. You do the housework, the washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of... God damn it, where the fuck's the brat gone now?
The brat.
Alice! Alice! Oh, there you are.
She wasn't.
It's Alice.
I specifically
Look after her.
looked.
Homework, bath, all that crap. Got it?
Yes, Todd.
Get started down here, then you do upstairs.
Okay, so urgent and optional. Collect dishes, activate vacuum cleaner, check the backyard. So we have to pick the bin up first. So let's turn on the little Roomba.
Alice! You better stop that right now!
Why is she always pushing me?
She's a child.
Pushing.
She's playing. Oh! I hadn't realised that... I assumed it was lines on her outfit, but that's actually like a little plastic apron-y thing. Because I've never seen it for long enough from this angle when Jack was playing to see that it was slightly apart from the outfit. So it just looked like it was a shiny segment of the... I mean, obviously it makes sense. Yeah, I need to collect stuff. I need to play smarter. But first... that was the wrong shoulder button. Can I change it? Thank you. Okay, I can't talk to her. Fine. I don't dislike Alice, it's just... I don't find her the most interesting character in the game by any stretch.
Yeah.
Totally not eavesdropping.
Depends on what you need. Yeah, I can get that.
Definitely not listening in on your drug deal.
Yeah. I'll bring it tomorrow. Yeah, same place. You need that.
Dishwasher not working. Missing component. Already ordered one. The future, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, motion controls. Here we go. How do... Oh, you tilt it. Okay. And then touchpad controls, which we've already had a bit of. I mean, it's nice to have the integration of the controls, it's interesting, but it's a little cumbersome at times. Is that a smile, Kara? You're not even deviant yet. Giraffe. Giraffes!
Kara,
Yes, Todd?
bring me a cold beer.
Right away.
Giraffes almost seem like a motive because there's one there and there's one in Carl's house in Marcus's story. But nothing seems to come of it, so I saw those two and I was like, a giraffe's a thing, and they don't seem to be. But the fact that it lingered on that, I don't know. Do 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 do. Sport ball. Or not ball. Puck.
What are
Sport
you
puck.
looking at? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here!
I'll get back to work.
Sports. Do 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 do.
Out of the way, for fuck's sake!
I'm sorry, Todd. It won't happen again.
No, no, it won't. It won't happen again. It will. Oh, I was gonna say. I bet it blocks me off from doing it. Otherwise, I would have done it again. Very good. But this is what I mean about the programming blocking you. It's very clever. Right. What else do we have? Check the backyard. Take down laundry. Which has probably been here for 2 weeks. Which is why it needs rewashing again in a minute. I'm sure she left one on the line when Alice came out.
Aren't you going to school today?
No. Alice doesn't go to school, and there's a very good reason for that. And it's not just because her father's a piece of trash. I'm not talking about the weather. That's
You
the
like playing out here?
that's the thing you do when you have no other options. Probably should have picked game. That was remarkably bundled up. Oh look, definitely not drugs. Red ice. Now, I don't know how much this gets addressed depending on what... There's the red.
Mess around with my stuff. Makes me nervous.
I'm sorry, Todd.
You stay the fuck out of my business. Unless you want to piss me off. You want to piss me off?
No, Todd.
Red light. And slowly back to blue. I totally understand them not animating the powder in the tub, but it is quite jarring when everything else looks so good to have things like that. I mean, it's like fluid dynamics, the flow of powder, so it's understandable they wouldn't do the animation for it, but it is so jarring. Right, what's left? Just the rubbish. Todd, come here. You're going in the bin. It's where you belong. Okay, I can't actually look at what she's doing. What is that? Is that Alice in Wonderland? I think it is. That comes up, so it would make sense. Yes, coffee table. Presumably, if I... Can I walk through that gap? Yeah, it shows the bin there as well. Thought so. That is a very roomy bin. Must be a Time Lord bin. Take out the trash. Credit card application forms, overdrawn accounts, gas bills, an invoice for something? Water. Okay.
Fuck, man.
What now? And there he goes with his red ice. Finish first floor. I can't go upstairs until I've done that, can I? No. You mind not getting high while I'm playing a game, mate?
I've made a good start down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me.
Yeah, Is there any path in the game that explains the deal with red ice? Because it's like there's stuff that implies there may be. Todd, shut up. Some kind of tie with. I mean, it's one of the components in it is the android blue blood, and it's like, okay, that's really interesting, but do you ever go into that? Do you ever like establish why that's like a thing? It's weird. It's like it's set up to be fairly important, but then it never seems to go anywhere. At least in the paths I've seen. Didn't even mean to do that, but fine. It's something that needed doing. Sports. I'm not going to spend time reading these. I'm just going to like unlock them. Because I can read them another time, and there's this whole thing where some events are time limited, and if you spend all your time reading these, you'll miss stuff. Driverless vehicles. Now that's not the way I did it. Stupid touchpad. This is actually a whole thing about training driverless vehicles to decide who they're going to hit if they've got a life or death situation. It's a really interesting subject, but not one I'm going to spend time reading the article on. Pills. Contains tianeptine, risk of behavioural disorders. Hello, gun. I like the often beneficial. Can I have the prompt for making the bed? It was here. There. There, there, there. Ow, what the hell? I've got a little cut on my finger. How the hell's that happened? That looks fresh. It's bleeding. I don't think there are any other chemicals in the red ice that are of specific interest other than just some seriously poisonous sounding stuff, but what's new with drugs? I think the only component of interest in the red ice is the blue blood. What's it called? I can't remember what the name of the chemical is. Oh yeah, hydrochloric acid is like, wow. I mean, acetone's pretty bad as well. It's like, why? Why would you? Why? Why?
And now to sports. First up, basketball.
Sports.
As the Gears prepare for the critical match with
Next, don't care about sports. Hey! Is this animation they had made specially? Because it's really nice. Like, is this an existing thing, or did they have this animation made specially for the game? Because it is a really nice style. Like, I kind of just want to sit here and watch this. And so I am just sitting here and watching this. That's really okay, that's it.
Another 225,000 jobs were lost from the U.S. economy in October, according to the Department of Labor, bringing the unemployment figure up to 37.3.
President Warren spoke today at the opening of a new CyberLife plant near Milwaukee. At the event, the president again praised CyberLife's role in the exceptional performance of the U.S. economy. She further announced that the Department of Defense will look for
Yeah. Okay, we're done. President Warren's kind of a dick. But, I mean, politician. Motion controls. Oh, big plot device. Massive plot device. There it is, the really important piece of information. Some people criticise this for saying, like, you knew that piece of information but didn't acknowledge it for the whole game. And I'm just like, yeah, but that's really human. It's like, I mean, is that a kind of cognitive dissonance, probably, that it would count as? It's such a human thing. So I think it really feeds into the message of the game. Anything else? I don't think there is. When did you come upstairs? Seriously? Maybe, actually no, I think I heard him. I think I did hear him. I assumed it was just him downstairs, but I guess that was probably him coming upstairs. Ah. The cleanest looking bathroom. So yeah, I'm trying to turn the camera and it's like, here, you're doing an action. What they should have done was made it so you press a button, although that's more button presses and that's always a bad user experience. I was going to say you press a button and then you do the motions. But streamlining user experience is fewer buttons. I'm a programmer, I know this. There she is. Looking very serious because she's still a programmed android. Is that it in here? mob floor. I am doing it, thank you. Right, And now, Alice's room.
I just want to tidy up your room a little. I only need 2 minutes. Is that okay, Alice?
Just walks in. Is that okay? I'm already in here, but... I'm going to whack my controller off something in a minute. Okay, we know that ledge is there. I'm sure we don't need to know that for any reason. Wow.
Alice in Wonderland.
Is that an actual book?
Of course.
That must be vintage. And step over. So that's what I meant about Connor when he was doing his turn. He was, because it was a disruption to his normal walk cycle, I was like, did he step over something? No, he was just turning and looking around. I can't open this at the moment. AW, Alice Williams, or Alice in Wonderland. Step. Can I had the look option, but now it's not there? Okay, fine. Tuck tuck. Talk to Alice. Friendly.
I'm sure we used to be friends before I was reset. Maybe we can be friends again.
Oh, you have no idea, Kara. I am not going to ask about her mother.
Your father said you chose my name. Kara, it's nice. How did you choose it?
Still don't know the answer to that. There may be a path that tells you.
You should tell me about yourself. What you like to do, where you like to go, your favorite foods.
Trusted!
That would really help me.
We're off to a good start. I want to ask about her mother, but I feel it's going to cause a negative... Oh, I'm going to do it.
Mother? Will she be home soon?
Oh, I knew it. But I did well enough to get the key. Okay. What's in the box? Step. Now, when I was watching Jack play this, I got emotional at this bit. So we have the rare and highly endangered four-leaf clover. And we have a photograph. Wow, her hair was a lot blonder when she was little. And then we have a drawing that Alice has done of herself with a wound on the side of her head, on her right temple. Alice with Todd. Todd and Kara. Yeah. Hit by a car, Todd. There's the danger light. Yeah, I got emotional at a child's drawing. A little bit again. At a child's drawings. Really good game design. really good story design as well. Just something as simple as that. It gets worse. But stuff like that is what made me want to play this game.
I'm playing.
Because it had such an impact.
I know what you're thinking. You think your dad's a lowlife? Huh?
Well, you are.
A loser?
Yeah.
Can't get a job, take care of his family? Don't you think I tried to make things work?
Fair play. You did.
Or whatever I do, when someone comes along, they just fuck it all up!
I mean, he has his issues. There's reasons.
You hate me, don't you? Say it! You hate me!
He's not a complete piece of shit.
What am I doing? I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, don't you? You know I love you.
I believe we're back to Marcus now. Secrets. Okay, did I get everything? No. I missed 2 things on the first floor. It doesn't look like they were choice ones, it's just 2 things I straight up missed. Ooh, world stats. So most people do most things. Some people just straight up don't. Find the red ice. Did I say most people? Half of people. 99% cleaned Alice's room. You can skip that entirely. Or is it just rounding off? Almost everyone gets the key. Oh, that's nice. I like when I've watched Jack scroll across this, and indeed when I'm scrolling across it myself, I'm like, what is with those like triangly zigzags in the lines between nodes? And it's like, it's perspective. I've only just noticed that it's perspective, because when you're straight onto it, it's not there. Cool. Okay, carrying on. Yes, I believe we are back with Marcus. Oh yeah, anyway, yeah, sorry, going back to your comment, which I did say, it is common for hair to change like that. I was super blonde when I was young, and now my hair is quite dark. So I do know it's common. Deposit package. Hello, I'd like to make a deposit. Hello, Marcus. Wait, Carl. Now, Carl is the guy who is in my avatar. I did a which Detroit character are you test, and I came out as Carl, and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with that. So we'll be meeting him in a minute, once I finish looking around. Android birdies. Beep. Beep. They don't poop anywhere. They won't try and fly out of the cage. They're kind of boring as a result. Carl, as you see, is l'artiste. What can I interact with? Jackie. Smiley face on the mug. Is that part of the design of the mug, or has it been added? Okay, what do we have? The piano, the globe, there's the giraffe I was talking about. Chess! Checkmate in 3 moves for silver. Android. Spin, spin, spin. Now, if I play chess with Carl, I'll have the choice of winning, losing, or drawing, and it's like, lose, which is deliberate, and Carl knows it's deliberate. Win, and it's like, harsh, and draw is probably going to be like a cop-out, so... Oh! Da, 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 da. Wasn't that Kara's theme? That's interesting. Ating actions, holy nade, holy hand grenade. I don't have to clean this up now because it's going to be an objective later, but I'm going to do it now because why not? Android efficiency. Actually, wouldn't it be more efficient to do it when I'm supposed to do it? Rather than spending time on it now and having to wait around later? I don't know. I don't care. Oop. You know, maybe those were on the floor for a reason. Maybe he didn't want them on the table. Did you think about that? So, not only is he a painter, but it looks like he's a sculptor as well, which is really cool. Hey! Chicken! Anything else? Yeah, there is something over there. I thought so. I'm like, well, nothing came up. There we go. Are we done now? I think we are. This, by the way, this garden is lovely. It's a shame we can't walk out there, but it's all, like, closed off with glass. Big silver bowls. And a nudie lady. How would you even... Like, there's no door. That's all glass. There's no, like, patio doors in here. How do you even get out of the garden? I mean, in the game, obviously you can't, but how, sort of in the world building, would you even get out into the garden? Also, I can't decide if these stairs are tacky or awesome. I really can't tell if that carpet is tacky or awesome. It's a bit of both. And we already have all the clues we need to know that Carl's not in the best of health. Yes. Yes to what? The stream delay means it's almost impossible for me to know what you're referring to. Is that a telescope? It's a telescope. What's it pointing at? A neighbour's window? Oh my god, is it actually pointing at a neighbour's window? Okay. Moving on. Draw curtains, but I don't have a pencil. What, yes, it's a bit of both.
Oh. Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
It's 10 a.m. The weather is partly cloudy, 54 degrees, 80% humidity with a strong possibility of afternoon showers.
It sounds like a good day to spend in bed.
Every day is a good day to spend in bed.
I did go to pick up the paint that you ordered.
Oh, yes, I forgot. That is the difference between
of course.
you and me, right, Marcus? You never forget anything.
Yeah, Carl is one of my favourite characters in the game, so I was really happy to get him on the test. Okay, that is meta. How meta is that? He's drawn himself. He's drawn his own legs in his own perspective of him drawing his legs. You madman.
Show me your arm, please, Carl.
Here it is.
Carl. Thank you.
I just opened my eyes and I'm already gritting my teeth. Humans are such a fragile machine. They break down so quickly. All this effort to keep them going. Hey, what happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's nothing. Just some demonstrators.
An altercation occurred.
Idiots. They think they can stop progress by roughing up a few androids?
Of course they do.
I hope they didn't harm you.
Oh, no. They just pushed me around, Carl. I'm fine. Okay. I'll take you to the bathroom now.
It is, like, really nice, this idea of the androids, because I think quite a lot of old people are sort of ashamed and embarrassed to ask for help. But if you have an android, someone who you know isn't going to judge you, I think it might make it easier to ask for help with that. I mean, that kind of goes out the window a bit when you've got androids deviating and therefore do have emotions and things, but, you know. No message is perfect.
Anything special on the agenda today?
Yes, there's
the wheel goes into the bed.
At the Museum of
Clipping.
Modern Art. The gallery director left 4 messages asking to confirm your attendance.
No, how do you steer this thing?
Yet. We'll see about that later.
Okay.
What else?
You can just spin around in a circle with him, it's quite funny.
Any news from Leo?
No, Carl. I can call him if you like.
No. No, don't bother.
And off we go again. I feel like I've missed something, because I think Jack missed some stuff here. And he did the birds. So I've done everything Jack did, and I think he missed some stuff. I'm like, what else is there?
I'm starving.
Well, your breakfast is ready. Bacon and eggs, just the way you like them.
Thank you, Marcus.
You're welcome.
Bacon and eggs, perfectly cooked by android hands. Oh. Considering... Same. You are going to have to be more specific, because there's like, I have... Russia's claiming the Arctic. Stop being douchebags, Russia.
Why don't you find something to do while I finish my breakfast?
Sure. Okay, Carl.
Do I want to do chess, or do I want to do something different? We've got chess, we've got piano, we've got reading, we've got... what's this? Okay, I am actually mildly interested in this one. Precious minerals. Therium, that's the one. Therium is the component of android blood. Okay. And life found on Titan. Cool. President warrant to make state visit to United Kingdom. NATO Security Council divided over Arctic dispute. Darwin probe. That's 19 years ago. Microorganisms. Enceladus. Life is common in the universe. Who'd have thought?
Television off.
Whoa.
Mankind is so depressing. Nothing but greed, stupidity, and violence. 5,000 years of civilization just to get to where we are.
I don't think Jack got that scene. Did he pick the chest too quickly? I could read a book, I could play the piano, or I could play chess. I kind of want to see what the other outcomes are for the chess. I also want to see what Carl thinks about the piano playing. Sit down, boy. I mean, obviously the piano playing will be perfect. Melancholic, hopeful, intimate, or enigmatic? You have to actually tap on the touch control. This is quite cool. Okay, don't try and do it with multiple fingers, it doesn't make it go any faster. It just confuses it. Nice. I like it.
Something has changed in the way you play.
Oh?
Sometimes I think you have more humanity than most humans.
And he's not even
One day I
deviant
won't
yet.
be here to take care of you anymore. You'll have to protect yourself and make your choices. Decide who you are and want to become.
Making choices in this game.
This world doesn't like those who are different, Marcus. Don't let anyone tell you who you should be. Let's go to the studio.
And away we go. This is cool. Like, sure, I'm in a wheelchair, but look what I can do.
Let's see where we left off. Remove the sheet.
It's not obvious at first glance what this is, but it is a person. He's just next to the ear right now. Wait for instructions. Well, I've already cleaned up, so I'm just waiting now. This is what I meant. I'm just going to watch Carl paint. And you can see it's actually adding paint to the painting. Which I think is really nice, because they could easily have skimped on that. Just waiting. Anyone fancy a game of chess? No, skimped on animating him back into the chair.
So, what's your verdict, Marcus?
I mean, if I'm being honest, kind of no opinion.
Yes, there is something.
But Marcus would probably.
Something I can't quite define.
It is cool.
I guess I like it.
The truth is, I have nothing left to say anymore. Each day that goes by brings me closer to the end. I'm just an old man clinging to his brushes.
Carl.
But enough about me. Let's see if you have any talent.
Android paint. Android paint.
Try painting something.
Paint? What would I... Painting what?
Anything you want. Give it a try.
Now, obviously, he's going to paint a photorealistic copy of something, because he's an android. The question is, what do I want to paint? Find a subject to paint. You can paint Carl's painting, just to get super meta. You can paint the statue, you can paint the desk. I want to paint Carl, but unfortunately, that's not an option. Let's go with that. Why not? Swoosh. 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 Very nice.
That is a perfect copy of reality. The painting is not about replicating the world. It's about interpreting, improving on it, showing something you see.
Carl, I don't think I can do that. It's not in my program.
Go on, go. Try it. Grab that canvas.
Grab that canvas.
Do something for me. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Trust me. Try to imagine something that doesn't exist, something you've never seen. Now concentrate.
Trump doing something useful. Oh, edgy political commentary.
And let your hand drift across the canvas.
Processing, processing, processing. Processing. Now, there are a lot of choices with this one. Identity. Doubts. Why not? And up. And down. And wish, 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 wish. And to the right. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Touchpad. I was going to say crisscross, but it didn't do the left-right one, so... It's something red. Cool.
Oh my god.
It's a mess! Hey, Leo.
Hey, Dad.
Leo. I didn't hear you come in.
Oh, I was in the neighborhood. I thought I'd stop by. It's been a while, right?
You alright?
He is so high right now.
So good.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at him.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You can just tell.
Listen, I need some cash, Dad.
Again? What happened to the money I just
He's
gave
got
you?
that shakes.
It just goes, you know?
Yeah, you're on it again, aren't you?
No, I swear it's not that.
No, don't lie to me, Leo.
What difference does it make? I just need some cash, that's all.
Sorry. The answer's no.
What? Why?
Good man, Carl.
You know why.
Yeah, I think I do know why. you'd rather take care of your plastic toy here than your own son, right?
His own son should be able to take care of himself.
Smarter?
I say that. I still live with my parents.
Not like me, right? But you know what? This thing is not your son. It's a fucking machine!
Leo, that's enough. Enough.
You don't care about anything except yourself and your goddamn paintings. You've never loved anyone. You never loved me, Dad.
Hurtful. I was wondering what the hell anti-GRL was, and then I looked over at Twitch on my other monitor, and I'm like, oh, it's an emote. So, PlayStation 4 representation of chat doesn't handle emotes. Okay, no, I didn't miss anything in the first section. So yeah, presumably there are 12 possible paintings. And there are obviously different options for the... Yeah, I know, I could tell. I was just like, what was that? And then I looked over. It's like, it's an emote. So play piano, play chess, and whether there are different... you can probably choose different books to read, I would imagine. None of these choices make much difference in the long run, I don't think. Jimmy's Bar. We're back with our boy Connor. This game is all about manipulating the player's emotions. Seriously. It's so good at it. No androids allowed, but I'm Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife. Sorry, I mean, the android sent by Cyberlife. That probably sounds terrible through this mic. That just ruins it. Scan faces. That definitely said faces, right? See, I make that joke and then he says shit. Derek Myers, security guard, no criminal record. I should hope not, as a security guard. I know where Lieutenant Anderson is. It's Hank here. Christopher Gray, criminal record, driving under the influence. Can I scan the bartender?
Buy me a drink?
Well, he might be Lieutenant Anderson. Graham Jonah, no criminal record. Well, Jonah Graham. Obviously it's backwards. Edward Dempsey, no criminal record. Administrator, that's descriptive. Kim Johan, domestic abuse. Oh. Born 1999, so he's 9 years younger than me. I almost wish time didn't stop completely while you're scanning. I think it should just move very slowly to represent that although the androids process very quickly, they still don't do it instantaneously. I think that's one slight oversight. Slow it right down, but don't stop it completely. What about you? Are you Lieutenant Anderson? I can't scan you. Check in the mirror. Hey, you're Connor. The android... Okay. I don't think it works through this mic, so who am I kidding? I'm not going to stop doing it. Unemployment rate, stop, want jobs. Get some new slogans. So I can scan you. I just couldn't while I was going through the door. Let's see if it's got anything interesting. Mostly I'm interested to see what the criminal records are. I just bumped my mic, I'm sorry. Narcotics supplier. Probably red ice. And you have no criminal record. Okay, that's all the...
Hey, get out of here.
Hey, shut up. That's all the commoners... Shut up. That's all the commoners dealt with. Hello, Hank. Wow, that's an old picture of him. Introduce self. I'm Connor, the android sent by Cyberlife.
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
Oh, it was always going to become a meme.
Where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a Cyberlife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good little robot and get the fuck out of here.
Reason.
Listen, I think you should stop drinking and come with me. It'll make life easier for both of us.
They've animated the fluid, though. Not perfectly, but it's not bad. Understanding?
I understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
Ooh. Let's buy him another.
You know what?
Let's be nice to Hank. We like Hank. Hank's great. And I want Hank and Connor to be friends.
Again,
because who wouldn't want Hank and Connor to be friends?
That Jim wonders the technology. Make it a double.
This guy is Neocortex. It's Clancy Brown. It's great. I mean, it's not all he's known for, obviously. It's just what I know him for the most. That is right, isn't it? Clancy Brown was Neocortex. Pretty sure. Isn't anymore. They didn't use him for the Insane trilogy. Heavy metal! Is that right? I'm going to check that. I'm pretty sure.
My instructions are to accompany you to the crime scene, Lieutenant.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about your instructions. I told you to wait here. So you shut the fuck up
Clancy Brown
and you wait here.
Conflicting orders, selecting priority. Follow Lieutenant Anderson. I'm an android. I have my orders.
Channel 16, can you confirm that this is a homicide?
I'm not confirming anything.
Anything else, or just follow Hank? Does it?
Typical DPD. They don't tell us shit.
Yeah.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me.
I'm the android sent by Cyberlife.
What part of staying in the car didn't you understand?
Your order contradicted my instructions, Lieutenant.
You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Touch.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't going to show.
Yeah, that was the plan till this asshole found me.
So, got yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
You get a call around 8 from the landlord. The tenant had to pay his rent.
Is there anything to look at out here? No, just follow Hank.
Months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on. That's when he found the body.
The body. Carlos Ortiz.
Smell. It was even worse before we opened the windows.
Yeah, it's as if you get a body left in here for weeks.
Ortiz. He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Stayed easy in. Wasn't worth calling everybody out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up.
Okay, see you, Jade.
The back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much.
Thanks for showing up.
The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Okay, so we have the text on the wall, which is in perfect font. But it's not going to let me examine it yet, apparently.
Each letter is perfect.
Yes, I just said that.
Too neat, no human rights like this. Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Wait. Sample.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood. I can check samples in real time. I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
I'd like to imagine that Connor puts every single piece of evidence in his mouth from now on. Just like, kitchen knife. Cyberlife Sans, they have their own font. And of course Android's right in it.
Red ice. Seems our friend Carl.
Acetone, lithium, therium, toluene, and hydrochloric acid. Yes. C17H21NO4. Well, that can't be a complete chemical formula, because for one thing, lithium's not there. Is that just acetone or something? Or is that just, here's a generic chemical formula, enjoy. Carlos Ortiz, estimated time of death. I'm sorry, what? How the hell do you have a time of death to the hour and minutes when he died 3 weeks ago? Really? That's the sort of thing you can only work out if there's additional evidence, like they broke their watch when they fell and it stopped. "28 stab wounds. His hand? Yeah. Reconstruct. Victim fell here. Victim was stabbed. Ooh, yeah. It's like right there. Look away if you're squeamish. It's like, yeah. And they emerged from le kitchen. Yes, I know that's not the French word for kitchen. I did do French. I have to think for a second to remember what the French word for kitchen is. No. It's gone out of my head. I had it and then it's gone.
It's like a party.
He was stabbed.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
It's on the tip of my tongue and I'll probably just randomly remember it in about 10 minutes.
Chris, I want full
French for
analysis on the
kitchen.
narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
Stick it in your mouth, Connor. Android involvement, you don't say. Or someone wearing gloves, but probably an android.
Hey, Mike.
Dried blood.
Finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, the controls are a little awkward sometimes. What's in the closet? Ooh, chocolate. Eden Club. Did I remember to put not child friendly on this stream? Because of all the swearing and the fact that there's an Android sex club. There aren't enough people here for me to worry about that. If I had an actual, like, real audience rather than a couple of people who turn up, thanks guys for turning up, then I'd be more worried. I saw a prompt over, like, here. There it is. Maybe? Yes. Open the door. What's the point of that gate on the door exactly? Because like it's not doing anything protective, really. Because you can just open it.
Door was locked from the inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
Stop you breaking the door
There are
down,
no
I guess? I don't know.
footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace.
I tasted it to check.
For a long time.
What makes you so sure the deviant escaped at all? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see a lock on it. I did specifically look for one. I didn't see one. But that's probably what it is. To be honest. Chair. Fingerprints. He grabbed the chair. You can see the way he grabbed it from the way the handprint is. I like bats. But not this sort of bat. Yeah, that's true. Traces of thirium. I feel like we're investing a lot of thought into this gate that has no bearing on anything whatsoever for the rest of the game. Deviant took a knife. Deviant was attacked, emotional shock. And then he grabbed the knife to retaliate. It's no fun if you don't overthink completely unimportant things in games. It's the best part. Okay, I'm looking out the window. Why? Oop, was there something else? Yes, there's a... Android sex officially better. Surprise, surprise. Androids don't, like, bitch at you. It's the upshot. The story was sponsored by Eden Club, which is obviously not biased at all. Is your android spying on you? Yeah. This is funnier when you realise they would literally have had to instruct the android to stand there and look shifty to get that shot. So it's like, yeah, they fabricated that cover by literally telling android to look shifty. Into the bathroom, where we have RA9. And the statue, which doesn't seem important. I don't think this is ever really... I think it's just meant to be like, this is a sign of the android's deviancy and instability? I don't know. There's one thing left. One thing left I haven't looked at. That's the magazine. Something in the main room. Yeah, I'm not reporting to Anderson until... Where's this last piece of evidence? There it is. Red ice. Victim used drugs. Okay, Hank, what we got?
Lieutenant, I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started...
In the kitchen.
There are obvious signs of a struggle. The question is, what exactly happened here?
I think the victim attacked the android...
With the bat.
With the bat.
I wonder what the penalty is for getting these wrong, other than looking like an idiot. The android
stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to...
the living room.
The living room.
Most ineffective chair throw of the year award goes to... Ooh.
He tried to get away from the android.
I mean, I don't, like, have a massive fear of being stabbed. It's not, like, a big thing for me, but... Oh... What was the question? Yeah. But that's still... not the easy...
Your theory's not totally ridiculous.
Not the easiest thing to watch.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Sorry, I'm getting a little bit distracted by Discord. And it's like, I should probably pay attention to the games and not what I'm doing. Okay, blue blood goes here. I know where it leads. I know exactly where it leads. Comes from the kitchen, goes in there, comes back out here. In fact, does it like trace almost exactly the same path in and out of the living room? Only an android. Staggering. This is storytelling as well. Look at this. It starts off there, but then it deviates, goes to that wall, goes to that wall. You can tell the android was staggering around. A ladder was used. Going up. Find something to climb. Oop. Brushes! How shocking. I didn't need to open that because I already knew it wasn't behind there. Let's take the chair that isn't a piece of evidence. Good call.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Also, this one isn't evidence.
I'm gonna check something.
I know you're in here. Hey look! It's my biggest fan! Hi, mannequin. There he is. Who just randomly has mannequins like that in their loft, attic, lift, loft. I keep saying lift. Why do I keep saying lift? Loft. Basement. Red light.
I was just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
I mean...
Connor, what the fuck is going on up there?
I could skip... Can I skip the...
Here, Lieutenant!
No, you don't get a choice. I'm like, do you get a choice here? I couldn't remember.
Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now.
I was like, surely you can't skip the entire interrogation segment. How did I do? Found deviant. Wait. What the heck is that outcome? Can you not find the deviant? By not reconstructing the crime or by doing... There's something else I missed here that leads to that. I'm guessing if you completely F up the reconstruction, then it leads there. Huh. I wonder what I missed. Stormy, stormy night.
Todd?
No one wakes up like that. Not quite like that. Then again, maybe you wake up differently if you're in a drug haze.
Dinner is ready.
Yeah, I'm coming.
How to serve humans.
There wasn't much in the kitchen. I did what I could.
Can't go wrong with a bit of spag bol. Turn on the light. Serve Alice and Todd. Napkin.
Life's funny. I lost my job because of androids. And I need somebody to take care of this goddamn house. What do I do? Go out and hire a fucking android. Joke.
Yeah, you just pop them in the oven.
Androids are so fucking wonderful.
Gas Mark 5.
They never fail. They're never tired. Never sad.
They never eat.
Perfect. They ruined my fucking life. What are you looking at? What's your fucking problem? Not the life you dreamed of, eh? Maybe you think this is easy. Maybe you think it's my fault we live in this fucking shithole. My fault.
Not entirely,
Your
no.
mother took off. You should stop taking drugs, Todd.
Yeah, you should.
You scare me, Todd.
You kind of do.
Fucking bitch took off without a word. Fucking whore walked out on me for a fucking accountant.
I mean, that's low for an accountant.
Fucking fault. Get back here. Come back here.
Shit, should I put a trigger warning on this?
Right now.
Don't know. I mean, I think by this point, people already know that there's going to be that.
You stay there. Don't you dare fucking move, or I'll bust you worse than last time.
Okay, so don't move.
Took off without a word.
I mean, that's the instruction from which I'm going to deviate. Break through the programming. Protect Alice. Reason with Todd. Well, if I go over to him, I'm already disobeying his instructions, so reasoning with him is not going to go well.
Everything I could to make her
Yeah, you're looking over there, aren't you? I know why. Again, don't. Oh, shit. Shit, that was a bad choice. I didn't actually want to have to use the gun, but I think I'm going to end up having to.
That's enough! Leave her alone.
What the fuck you do? Put down the gun and get the fuck out of here. That's an order!
No! I want you to leave her alone.
You want? What do you mean you want? What are you gonna do? You gonna shoot me? Is that it?
I don't want to shoot her. I don't want to shoot him. Shit.
I think we need to fix that.
Quick time events, yay!
Watch out, Kara!
Motion controls. square.
Stop, Dad! Don't hurt her!
Shh.
No! Leave her alone!
If I mess this up, Kara can die permanently. A whole chunk of the game just will not happen. I didn't want to actually kill Todd. I didn't want to actually kill Todd. Going for the gun was not the right choice. I should have just gone straight to Alice. I should have known that it would be an either or. And I'm covered in blood, which is not good. I really effed that up. Please let the rain wash all the blood off. Please let the rain wash all the blood off. I should have known that going for the gun would mean he gets to Alice first. That was obvious. I'm an idiot. Well, that means Todd doesn't get his redemption moment at the end of the game. Whoops. Kara kills Todd. Not the outcome I was after. Really not. I could go back and redo it. Should I go back and redo it? Opinion poll time. Yeah, I mean Alice is fine. That's the thing I want out of this the most. That Kara doesn't get killed, Alice doesn't get killed, because both of those things can happen in that scene. Opinion poll. Should I redo it or should I carry on? I say opinion poll. It says 2 viewers, but you're the only one. It's not important, no. It doesn't affect the long-term trajectory, I don't think. It just means we don't get certain elements later. I mean, I don't know how I redo it. I think I might have to restart the game for that. And it might already have saved. I'm actually not sure. How the heck do you like restart the game without having to quit out of the thing entirely? And if I do something that gets one of my characters killed, I'll look at redoing stuff. I think for the moment, I mean, I could just leave it here. I've been going for 2 hours. I'm trying to think what segment's next. I'm going to continue. Yes, Marcus, I thought so. I'll do this segment and then I'll probably call it for the stream.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here? I hate cocktail parties and all the schmoozers that go there.
Down with parties, am I right?
For all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
Nothing else I can do, I presume. What was that objective? Take Carl to the living room, fine.
Scotch, neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
Yeah, well, he can kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Carl's great. Tip. I know nothing about drinks, I don't know what neat means.
No, I'm sure I didn't.
Call the police.
Call.
Detroit Police, what's your emergency?
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
Okay. I mean, should I take Carl? I mean, it's too late now. I mean, I know who the intruder is, so I know that Carl's not going to get attacked. Well, at least I think I know.
Leo! What are you doing?
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself. It's crazy what some people pay for this shit.
Literally helping himself.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
Marcus, get him away from there. Get him out of here.
Listen, you should go before things get worse.
All you ever do is tell me to go away. What's wrong, Dad? Not good enough for you?
I think he says that regardless of your option.
Like this fucking thing.
That's enough. Get out right now.
What makes it so special anyway, huh? What's it got that I don't?
Leave him alone.
Come on, let's see what you got.
Marcus, don't defend yourself, you hear me? Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it!
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Too scared to fight back, you fucking bitch!
Bitch! Now I know what happens.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Oh, Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart.
I know what happens if you push him, so I'm going to endure.
Because you're nothing. You hear me? You're nothing.
Carl, no! Oh, Carl.
Humans. Fragile machines.
Shit, can he die here, yeah?
Carl, don't leave, okay? Please don't go. Don't leave.
Remember, Marcus.
Oh, no.
Don't let anybody tell you who you are.
No. No. Dad. No. Please.
This is all your fault. This never would have happened if it weren't for
Oh, you can piss right off.
you. The android. Who's the android?
Oh, you piece of shit. I know he gets shot either way, but wow. Please tell me Carl hasn't died already.